Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
We can, yes.
So I feel like the real outsider here. I'm the only scientist and educator. And anyway, I think I'm wearing three hats. I'm wearing the Greek hat because there's nobody else Greek on the panel. And one of the
both Greek and Cypriot.
Yeah, Cypriot Greek is a little different. Yes.
No,
So
I was born in
Athens.
Greece.
So I think one of the big, sad things about Greece is that most of its great scientific and engineering talent has left to study in other countries, especially the US. And I think now there's a trend for people to come back to Greece. And the more government support there is for research and startups, the more innovation there will be in Greece. So these great centers that some of you were showing pictures of in Thessaloniki would be awesome. So that's the Greek hat. Then I also have the energy hat, the MIT Energy Initiative. There, our focus is on accelerating the energy transition. So any innovation that happens, we really need to think about the energy systems involved, because we can't just think of innovation divorced from what's happening to the energy system, because none of this will matter if our planet is not habitable anymore. And then the third hat is that I teach a course at MIT called Developing Your Leadership Competencies, because scientists and engineers can't really use their technology to greater impact if they don't have the leadership skills to run a company and to influence people with their technologies and their discoveries. So I teach this course at MIT. This is the 4th year I've been teaching it, and I started a company a nonprofit, Epistimi, in 2019 to take my course to women in STEM globally, because we don't have enough women leading startups, for example, or running universities, etc. And I'm doing my first leadership training next week here in Athens at the American College of Greece. So I'm actually right now in Athens. So I'm sorry I can't be with you. I think that a lot of people have said a lot of things, and I don't feel like I really need to add that much more to it, except for what my perspective is. I have been interviewing leaders in the energy transition over the past year and a half, and asking them about, how do we more effectively scale and implement all these new technologies? Because new technologies are great, but if they're not implemented and if they're not scaling, then we're really not going to have an effective energy transition, and we're not going to get to net zero carbon. So I'm going to be writing up some papers on that. I have some insights already from my interviews, but I feel like we should let the audience or other people ask questions and not sort of clog. I won't clog the network anymore with just my ideas, but I'm happy to answer questions.
Well, not at all. Thank you very much for joining us. And